sports. It's in the game.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Never turn my back on my guys when they need me. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million even. This all week, no days off. This hard work gon' pay off. I made myself a promise young. I would never work a day job, put it in the safe. Never know when I'm gon' need that. Came here with my gang, you don't know where your homies at. Gave you a lot of game, you don't owe me back. You say you a boss, gotta show me that. Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? I got Game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter.
Welcome back to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. We're in quarter number 2, and it's the Rams in possession of the football. In search of 8 yards on third down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And his kick here is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Tanner Brown to kick off for the Rams.
Now Brown, after the made field goal, gets set for the kickoff. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And now out come the Giants. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Byron Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Here is third and quite a ways. On third down, Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Well, I think it's back to the drawing board, or should I say in today's game, the Surface tablet after this drive. 3 plays, they go backwards. They look like they've gotten something going right there, but they'll have to punt the football away to end this one.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 43. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Well, the offense trots back out, ready for this next drive. There's the running back, Cam Akers. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stafford now to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Vernon Butler showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. On third down, here's a run by Akers. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. But back deep for the Giants is Dory Jackson. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
And the Giants with one final possession here in this first half.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Jones. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Throwing Jones.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Now 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. A final shot before break. Jones.
That is incomplete.
So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the 2nd half.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10
at their own 20-yard line.
He starts with a give to Akers.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down, Los Angeles.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 right at the 40. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown! Chris Godwin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Jones now to throw on third down. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 20.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again here with Akers.
And he's got this down to the 35.
120 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled him with the inside run.
Oh, some strong running. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 30 yards there.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Kareem Hunt, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The New York set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And fights through one man. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Jones throw complete here to Waller.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
Okay, here we go.
He'll find Hodgins there complete.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
A give left side to Robinson.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Giants are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, were the Giants able to recover? Yes. Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gray.
Here we go.
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the 1st down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Stafford on 1st down.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all, haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
Now Stafford. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Vernon Butler in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. 10. Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
That's what it is. That's what it is, baby. Let's play. Let's play now, baby. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Whatever it takes. I don't get it.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is now 24. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Here we go.
Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Operating from the gun, Jones. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
They'll look to throw again.
And that one complete to Hodgins.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Jones.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Gray. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Stafford going to throw it. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Play action. Stafford. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. O'Shane Ximines with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And you look back over the score sheet. Interesting. A very clean.
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get fly. I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing, at least a little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh, ooh, let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm by.